All right, we're live. What's happening, everybody?
So you really gonna say it, Bill? Like you said, you're gonna say it as soon as we went live.
The N word? No. I got to wait until at least, I think it's like 2 minutes on YouTube before you can start saying bad stuff.
Necromancy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, yeah, say stuff like, oh, the Jews run Hollywood. I don't know. I say a lot of stuff all the time, so I don't know.
Oh fuck!
What happened?
Did you just spill something?
No, his microphone broke.
Your mic got limp dick?
Yeah.
Got stage fright. Just went bloop.
Need some blue chew stat.
Kind of like I could just see like most guys be like, oh yeah, I could do porn, and they'd be like all hard until like it's like, all right, now go, and they're gonna be like, uh.
Oh fuck!
Right.
And then the porn actress is gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me with this shit?
Well, not just that. Like people really,
amateurs.
well, like people really don't think about like how unsexual it really is. Like,
Oh,
it's
I'm
a
sure
whole
it's.
fucking production.
I'm sure
Well, yeah,
it
no.
is.
If you've ever been on set, it just kills magic instantly.
Oh, I'm sure it's
Yes.
the most. It's like the most unsexual sexual experience anybody's ever experienced in their life. You know.
No
So,
one wants to be there.
I read Jenna Jameson's autobiography that she put out years ago, and said there was this one dude who like kept blowing his load like every few minutes, I guess, but would go eat like a can of tuna for sustenance and like just kept eating
Ugh.
cans of tuna over and over and over. And it's just kind of like, yeah, just imagine that huffing and puffing in your fucking
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, like
And
in
then
your face,
kid,
like
orgasm, all
choking
that
you,
shit.
like, yeah, you like that? You like that? Like, oh, not really, man. Like,
Yeah, cans of tuna breath.
yeah, your breath smells worse than
A
my
lot of
pussy. Like, good
The
God.
call sheet says, "Come having had for breakfast," so like no one's in a good mood.
Yeah.
And then she had also said there was a guy that she had really good chemistry with, and they continued after everything wrapped. They're like, let's get a hotel room, and said it wasn't anywhere near the same when
Yeah.
cameras weren't rolling. So
Oh,
it's
I'm
like,
sure. I'm sure. I'm sure
huh,
there's also guys like, I'd date a porn star. It's
huh.
like, you're not getting the same sex, man. They don't want to bring work home with them.
No, like they were both so into it as they were working. They
Mm-hmm.
were like, let's not stop. But then
Mm.
it just wasn't the same when they weren't being filmed. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, like we always say, Nooner Nation podcast for Nooners by Nooners. Like and subscribe on YouTube, rate and review on iTunes, go to Spotify, leave a 5-star. And yeah, so anything new with you guys? Jake's back from his long hiatus.
Yeah,
How is it
Jake,
behind the scenes of
Jake's
porn, Jake?
back.
Will you ever
Wait,
watch
behind-
Will you ever watch porn again?
Jakey's back. Tell a friend.
Oh.
Jakey's back, Jakey's back, Jakey's back.
Wait. Jake's there. No, everything's fine. I'm alive. Been playing with balloons a lot.
Oh yeah, you've been looning?
Yeah.
Looning? Did you not ever see that episode of Drinking Bros where they had the OnlyFans nurse on who was talking about looners?
I do remember watching that, but no, like,
She was talking about like she has like I guess on OnlyFans a lot of people will do like private commissioned videos, and there's like a
they
whole
wanted to pop balloons. 'Cause
pop
that was the
like,
thing
but
in
it's
my
like it's not
Bob's
even
Burgers.
popping the balloons. It's all about like blowing it up, and then
Oh.
like making them wait for you to pop it, and being like all like, it's almost like edging, but with popping a balloon.
That was the thing at Bob's Burgers. Like the dad, he was like, "I want her to sit on balloons and pop it." And he's like, "What?"
But she says like
What?
that was like one of her biggest requests was from the lunar people.
I mean, at least it's not like the horrible things on Reddit where it's like, "I want you to put on stiletto heels and crush a
Not-
puppy."
Yeah, or yeah, step on mice or whatever it is. Yeah,
It was a puppy.
was
It was
yeah
puppies.
no.
That's
What?
the thing. Specifically puppies.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that's incredibly illegal.
Depends on what country you're from.
It's true. If you're gonna eat the puppy afterwards, I guess it's all part of the process.
Anyway, speaking of balloons, Jake, how was it riding in an air balloon?
That was my second time, but it was pretty fun.
The second time's always better than the first. You know, the first.
Yeah, no, especially because like it was out of the biggest event in the country or the world for ballooning. So
Yeah,
it was,
exactly.
it was pretty fucking crazy. I was huffing on my pen the whole morning
Oh gosh.
and was like
You're
really
hiring
trying.
in more ways than one.
Yeah, no, I was really trying to get out of it the whole time,
Oh
and
yeah.
then I just went and it
But
changed
it
my life.
when was the first time you rode in one? I thought it was not too long ago. Or was
It was
it?
in like March.
Okay, so yeah, not this year,
Okay.
right?
You know, I've ridden 3 times this year technically.
Okay.
How many people were playing "Learning to Fly" by Tom Petty?
No one, but I did hear a few people playing Danger Zone.
Interesting.
I
Interesting.
feel like Learning to Fly is a much better song.
Yeah, I feel like being in a hot
But
air
it's
balloon's a
not,
little
it
more.
doesn't get you as pumped up as fucking.
Yeah, but I feel like in a hot air balloon,
Yay,
it's more about
Dodgers!
like a hot
Like
air
we're
balloon.
going 23 miles an hour.
Yeah, I
So.
feel like it's more of like a slow, serene thing. We're
Oh
learning
no,
to fly.
23 miles an hour in a hot air balloon feels like you're going 50.
Okay.
Right, yeah, like if you've ever been on a motorcycle, that shit's
Yeah.
just like in your face. But like you had said, like wind had been up, but also to talk about Danger Zone, wasn't it Eddie Van Halen that did the guitar on that?
I don't know. It's Kenny Loggins who did the song, but
What?
I know Eddie Van Halen did a guitar solo on something for Top Gun. I think it
if it's
was
anything, it's Danger
Zone.
Zone.
But it could have been the da na 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 na.
I feel like that's more probably Van Halen.
Let's see.
Right.
So let's see. I'll just get Van Halen.
I think that's probably what it is. It
Top
wasn't
Gun.
Daydream Zone, but it was that.
He did the theme.
Yes. Fucking Eddie Van Halen did the theme of Top Gun, guys, if y'all didn't know. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, my mom and I went to go see Top Gun Maverick, and when that started playing in the theater, like everything was black and that came on, I got fucking chills. I basically fangirled.
Oh,
Like, oh my
if you don't get
God.
if you don't get pumped to that guitar riff, then you're obviously a communist.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I
the
was
thing
on
is-
mushrooms with one of my exes, and oh my god, it was the best thing ever.
Well, like in the theater, it's just like such a different experience than, because I love Top Gun, watching it at home and everything, but like it was just such a different experience seeing it.
Elijah, it was less than 8 seconds, so it's not going to be a copyright strike.
Suck my dick, Elijah.
And YouTube can't stop us. Actually, they can very well stop us. So, but anyways, we can go on and on about Top Gun Maverick because it's the greatest movie ever made. But we have quite a few answers tonight, so let's just hop right into those. So the question this week was supposed to be the question last week, but I upgraded to a new iPhone and lost all the questions, or all the answers. So it was
I got one to add that's probably gone now.
Yep. Hold on. Let me introduce it, and then we'll start with you, Jake. What is an addiction that you have that is not an addiction? Jake, what's yours?
Saying weird shit to different departments over the walkie.
Yeah, I can do that. Back when I had a job that required a walkie-talkie, I would just say random stuff like in code, like they're supposed to know the code. Like we got a code 9. And they're like, what's a code 9? I was like, dude, you don't know what a code 9 is? I can't say it over the air. There's like nothing like that exists. So, number 1, chapstick.
In your ass or what?
No, I know plenty of people that are addicted, like they all day long, just chapstick, chapstick, chapstick.
Yeah. Okay, whoever said that, you need to get Dr. Dan's lip balm. Dr. Dan's It's the best shit. It has cortisol in it. It's the best fucking chapstick out there. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. So whoever said that, if you're watching, listening, whatever, look up Dr. Dan's.
Better than
And
Burt's
you will
Bees?
be. Yeah, because I mean it lasts. My dermatologist told me about it, and they had samples of it. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out. It lasted over 2 hours.
Hmm.
Like thick as shit, super buttery. I was like, this is holy crap.
I don't know if it's.
This is good shit.
I don't know if this is real or not, but I've always heard like if you're always applying chapstick, like your lips do kind of get addicted to it. Like they stop moisturizing themselves. So if you like don't have chapstick, they'll dry out real bad.
I mean, I know someone that had a whole conspiracy that chapstick actually dried out your lips, so you'd buy more of it.
More chapstick? That makes sense.
Yeah, this shit isn't like that at all. So definitely look up Dr. Dan's. They have it on Amazon. I've had it shipped to me, but it's like, just a regular tube, but it's like $8. It's up there.
Hmm.
It's good shit. It is the best shit. Like I gave one of my last tubes to Holly when we were in Austin in August because she was like, "Oh, I have chapped lips," and I was like, "Use this." I know Minnesota winters are
this
fucking
stuff?
brutal. Yeah, quarter balm, Dr. Dan's quarter balm. That shit, the best stuff. I don't know if it has petroleum in it because, like, I know some people who are on
Petroleum.
Petroleum.
like radiation and chemo can't have anything with
Petroleum.
petroleum in it. So if it doesn't, like that would be wonderful for people with that. But if you have really bad chapped lips, like I said, my dermatologist was like, "This is the shit."
Well,
And I
it
was
gets
like,
it,
"Sample,
it gets
bitch."
really cold and windy here in the Midwest. So does it work on all sets of lips?
Yes, yes. Like it works for like if you're on medications and stuff that dry your lips. Like it's
Does it help with old lady lips?
I don't think you picked up what I'm throwing down, Charlie.
I caught it instantly, and Charlie's just over here explaining.
Yeah, it's great. Great on all your lips.
Oh yeah, it's fucking great. You can put it on anything. She hates us.
Yeah, she still loves us though. Moving on. Red flags.
red.
Red flags.
flag.
Honey, that's why you wear rose-tinted glasses, so all red flags just look like flags.
I can relate to this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least it keeps life interesting, you know?
Keeps it spicy.
Mm-hmm. I can see that being an addiction. Every day is something new, you know? Next one. My girl's booty hole.
Hey, 'tis the season, brother.
It is.
Congratulations, homie.
It's my first podcast of October, but it is the season.
It is ass eating season.
First podcast in a while. Shut the fuck
A
up.
while.
Wah.
A while. What would you do if you ever actually encountered somebody like in your everyday life that actually did the hard H?
Wah.
While.
I would just assume that they're really big fans of Family Guy.
I would think it's ironic.
Why? What do you mean?
Let's do this.
What am I saying? What way?
I would put H's where they don't belong.
Yeah.
Like I just did, kind of.
We put H's where they don't belong.
Podcast.
Just like the Chris Stefano, like he was like, my dad put R's where they don't belong, like Grugel. And ever since then, I say Grugel.
Frugal.
So I would fucking lean hard into it. Hard R, if you will.
Yes.
Grugel.
Grugel.
Hard R, Charlie? Really?
Like I said, Grugel. There's a hard R in Grugel.
Okay.
Grugel it, bitch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think it'd probably, if somebody in my office always did it, even if I knew they were doing it ironically, at some point I'd be like, dude, fucking stop. Q-tipping my ears.
You tip your ears with my dick.
You're not supposed to go that far in, bud.
I
That's not
know.
what they're for.
I know. But everybody does it. How else are you supposed to clean the insides of your ears? How am I supposed to make sure there's not a spider, nesting inside my eardrum without Q-tipping in there and finding blood?
Bill
It's
likes it when the red water comes out of his ear.
Yeah. That means I know I've had a good night. Can't remember
It's
it.
the wine draining from his
Yeah.
brain.
Can't remember anything. There's just like foamy red stuff coming out of my ears. Meme scrolling for 30 minutes in the bathroom.
I mean, it's either that or like reading the back of shampoo and conditioner bottles for that long. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
things have gotten a lot better for us pooping people.
I,
Those who don't poop, I don't know what you do, but
I know. I mean, most times I'm done pooping in like 3 minutes, but I'm just in there just like scrolling through tasty memes.
Especially when you hit a good algorithm.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you're just getting those legendary pulls.
Oh yeah. Next thing you know, your legs are starting to tingle. You're like, oh man, I should probably get up. A couple more
You got a
memes.
deep dive
Timmy
for
says
those
got that porcelain polio.
Yep.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Porcelain polio. I've never heard that, but that's a good
That
one.
shit was. Yeah, no, Timmy said that one time. Porcelain polio, and I was like, that's fucking hilarious because that's pretty fucking spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Polio.
Which, according to Casper, that's what being a ghost feels like.
Tingly.
You got
What, taking a shit for too long?
No, when you get when like part of your body
No, 'cause
goes
she
to
asked him,
sleep.
what does it feel like? And he's like, it's like tingly all over.
Like when I think he even says like, yeah, like when like your foot goes to sleep, feels like that. I've watched. Thank God Halloween is a week from today. I think I've watched every single Halloween movie ever made in the last 3 weeks. Kind of
Well, it
over.
depends on what kind of Halloween movie. G, PG, PG-13. Or
We've watched most of them. I'm pretty sure I've watched at least portions of House of Wax with my wife 4 times.
I mean, call me a hopeless romantic, but I fantasize every October about having an insufferable wife that makes me do fall stuff with an insufferable kid.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Be careful what you wish for.
I'm glad you reach for goals.
Careful what you wish for. My like $500 sound bar under my TV doesn't work because my wife has to cover the mantle with like so many fucking fall decorations that it just fucks the noise all up. Drives me insane.
I am not into decorating. I'm not gonna I'm not one of those people.
Me either. I'm like, why don't you just like decorate your house that works for all seasons, and then like, if you want to be quirky, like put a pumpkin or something out on your front porch.
I mean, that's why I just want to find me a goth girl that decorates for Halloween year round.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck outside, but I'll do I have like a glittery pumpkin and some owls that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'll put that on the table in the kitchen. Like that's
Charlie,
the only thing that I do different.
Don't act like you wouldn't get the 12-foot skeleton.
Absolutely fucking not.
See, here's the thing.
Number one, if I'm spending hundreds of dollars on something, it's going to be either on vacation or alcohol. Not a stupid fucking skeleton. It's going to take up way too much fucking room most of the time. And then putting that stupid bastard up. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm on the same page.
I decorating the outside of your house at all. I want people to think this house is fucking vacant.
See, I would probably go all
doing anything outside.
For Halloween and Christmas. I probably would do all the insane shit on the outside in the front yard if I had the money to pay somebody to set it up, tear it down, and store it every year. You know?
No. Because you want to know what? I don't give a fucking shit about other people. Because guess what? That's who you're fucking doing it for, not yourself. Because how much fucking time are you spending outside of your fucking house unless it's driving up and then parking, getting out and going inside?
You don't know what I do.
You.
Fuck you. You don't know what I do.
Oh, Charlie. Going to the gym.
I also grew up in the country and like there was no.
Isn't that like technically an addiction?
Going to the gym, probably.
Doesn't it create like the same fucking chemicals as doing crack or some shit?
I mean, probably. Like, I'm bad at it, but when I do get into like the rhythm of going to the gym a lot, then yeah, like it feels pretty good. But I mean, good for you. You probably look better than most people, or worse. I see some people at the gym is like, yeah, you're going to the gym for the wrong reason. So the
I mean, I
gymnasia.
guess it like if you're not giving your body proper um, time to heal,
Mm-hmm.
like that, maybe that's an
Or
addiction.
or having a diet to support your gym habit becomes a problem. And the opposite effect. I know people that would like work out every day and then still be on like, oh, I'm on a 500 calorie a day diet. And it's like, well, you're
That's
not doing
eating
yourself any
disorder.
favors, you know?
Right.
Well, you gym people need drugs. All right, next one. Fapping it to the torrented OnlyFans girls' sex tapes. I think that goes into the porn addiction category, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, okay. Okay.
Because just because it's
Porn
not on
addiction is definitely
Pornhub,
a thing.
just because it's not on Pornhub doesn't make it not porn, you know?
Yeah.
But I get it. I get it, yeah. Running absurd amount of distances.
What's absurd?
I don't know. I mean, to me, anything over like a 5K is pretty useless in your life.
Sounds like our little buddy in the group chat whose nipples bleed.
The Asian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know his nipples bled, but I know he likes to run.
I don't think he ran that far because it's usually like marathons where people run. Like you have to do like at least what is that
26.2 miles.
whatever. But
Yeah, distance running,
I mean,
those people are obsessed with it, I will say. Like, it's why?
Like the ultra marathon people?
Yeah, like, why? Why? Like, what are you
at the
doing?
same time though, like that shit's really not good for your heart. So it's just
It's not good
like,
for
you
any
know,
part
just
of your
because you
body.
can run that far, like don't overexert your heart that much because it can actually.
Yeah. I know somebody who did an ultra marathon, and like, yeah, it was like I can't remember what it was, but it took her like 2 days,
Mhm.
and she was fucked up for like 3 weeks afterwards.
Yeah, like it's just kind of like there's only so much your body is supposed to be able to do. Just like
Yeah, what are
don't.
you
But at
running?
the same time,
What are you
I'm
training to
not a
run
fucking,
from for 100 miles? You
I'm
know?
not a fucking runner. At the same time, like I can lift heavy shit. That's more my thing. But like when it comes to running, nope, never in my lifetime. And
Yeah.
that is not like people are like I could just run 2 miles. It's like can you?
I mean, I can if I need
Shut
to.
up.
Like,
No, I absolutely cannot.
no.
I will fucking die. Like I might be able to run faster than you for a little bit, like sprinting wise, for like, you know, a few fucking yards if we're being chased by
Yeah.
someone like Michael Myers or sort of,
Yeah.
some sort of shit.
Well, if
Other
you're
than
getting chased by Michael Myers, you don't run. He walks.
well, yeah, but still, like people still run from him and he catches up to them because they fuck up. But it's just like if you're like in a Dell and Tucker versus Evil sort of sitch where
Mhm.
they're all running and then like that one dude gets impaled by a tree. It's just like I'm gonna impel you by that. I'm
Ooh, we
gonna
haven't watched that yet.
push
I need to write
you.
that down to watch.
Like I'm going like the people are like if you're getting chased by a bear, I'm just gonna push you down and hurt you. Like I would be
Huh.
that person because I cannot do endurance
Yeah, see. Oh,
at
so
all.
you're a dwarf, natural sprinters.
I do have really short legs.
Yeah. See,
Like I was sprinting 7 miles an hour today, and I was like, I don't think my legs can fucking do this anymore.
yeah, I could hold a pretty. It's been a very long time since I've done a 5K, but I could hold a pretty solid time because I have a strategy. You find a really nice ass that's at a decent pace, and you just follow it, and you'll make it. So yeah, running absurd distances. I wonder what absurd is, though. You're right. Like,
To me, it's anything over like half a mile, maybe even a quarter of a mile. But that's just personally.
I think they misspelled this, but I think it's supposed to say edging porn on mushrooms. And I'm not addicted because I've yet to start growing my own. It's all uphill after that.
Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't?
Mushrooms, the addiction. But the porn is.
So, I mean, yeah. Who hasn't gone down a, drunken or high 2-hour Pornhub rabbit hole, At the end of that,
interesting shit on there is.
Yeah. At the end of that rabbit hole, though, is terrifying shame. You're like, God, what am I doing? I'm a monster.
Okay, Elijah keeps comparing me to the Cheshire Cat, and I don't appreciate it. At the same time, I can't say he's wrong. But fuck you at the same time.
I haven't seen that. All I see is
It's in a different chat. But
oh, gotcha.
Just look it up, and I was like, "You son of a bitch," because I was talking about the corners, and Woom said the Rolling Stones logo, in which I didn't know they did the corners, and then I was like the orc thing, and then Elijah was like Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, you were trying to do what's her name from WWE, right?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But I did mine a little bit down. Hers are the top lip.
Oh, okay.
And then the bottoms connect, and mine were like.
She does the Joker Chris Motionless thing where she comes up.
Yeah, but I mean, granted, I didn't look at any reference photos when I did it. And
you just freehanded it?
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck it. Fuck it.
Whoops. Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea.
I don't.
Ray.
Rhea.
I know someone whose name.
Well, it's got an H in it, so Rhea.
I mean, I know someone whose name is spelled like that. That's spelled. They pronounce.
That's
it
fucking cool for them, but it's fucking Rhea Ripley for
is it
her.
Rhea? Is it Ray?
Well, it's got an H though, so is it not? Is it not Rhea?
Ray. Ray.
It's not Ray. It's not Hree. It's Rhea.
I think it's Rhea.
For fuck. Okay, you know what?
It's
Let's
Rhea.
just fucking move on to the next fucking question.
Okay.
You fucking.
Well, it's kind of connected because the next one is eating that ass. I mean, once you start, you don't really ever stop. Once you cross that.
I'm assuming that is from a man because
you don't know.
I feel like most women are not about that for men.
I feel like women that do that on the regs to a guy, they would know that you would call it rimming that ass.
Those women that get you are freaky deaky though.
Yeah, I never caught one of
For fuck's
those.
sake, how many men shave their ass to where it's not just a fucking bush?
Mainly because
y'all razor shave it though.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the hair down there is uncomfortable as fuck, bro.
It is, but also the grow back after you shave it gets pretty uncomfortable.
I can get a little itchy. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Feels like you have fucking needles in your asshole.
I'm just naked enough to where I'm like, I'm gonna keep this trimmed up. I don't want any complaints in that department, So, but yeah, I'm sure that was definitely a guy. And like I said, once you cross that threshold, there's not really any going back. You get pretty hooked on it. Getting sloppy toppy after the gym in the gym parking lot. You.
You freaks.
And that's an addiction? How often does this happen?
What?
You got some freaks at your gym.
I'm assuming this from a dude because I don't know if a woman would use that terminology, but like if it's a chick, some dudes are into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's got
But
some seasoning, some fucking
I
McCormick
don't
on
know if
there.
many chicks are into that, but like maybe because that's a fucking thing of, you know, the pheromones that are released in your sweat. So like if you're into a dude's fucking sweat scent, then you're going to be into all of that kind of shit. But I have had the opposite effect of like I am not into a dude's scent, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Who knows what? I mean, I've been told, like, even when I am sweating, like, my sweat doesn't smell that bad. But I've definitely been around people, like, the least amount of sweat on their body, like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, but that's like
You smell like a Long
a
John
weird
Silver's right
biological
now.
way of like letting you know, like you are not into this person on like a chemistry level. You're actually not into that.
But for that to be an addiction that's not an addiction, like, man, this must happen regularly.
But once again, does this not fall into like a sex addiction sort of thing,
Maybe.
like porn?
Maybe.
It might.
It might. I'm not a doctor. Never pretended to be one. Never played one.
Yeah,
Well,
it's kind of like
once
we ask for non-addiction.
once in the bedroom, I played a doctor, and it worked out well.
I've been around people who've played doctors.
I've been around actual doctors who fuck their coworkers.
Yeah. Saying, in quotes, "I'm a mom now," as a reason for my complacency in my appearance and my marriage.
Lazy bitch. Okay.
That's dark. But yeah.
Easy, you fucking dick. Unless you've been a mother, unless you've gone through that, shut your fucking mouth. You 26-year-old fucking prick. I will not let you fucking get away with saying shit like that. Fuck off.
But no, I mean, that's,
Right fucking now.
no, I mean, but that is, I mean, right or wrong, I don't know. I don't know if that's
That is
complacency
no.
or.
Fucking Bill, go fucking tell your wife that shit and see if she doesn't slap you in the fucking
My wife has told
face.
me that before. Like, it's.
Absolutely fucking
Now,
no.
is it, like, in this case, is it an addiction for you to just not do anything anymore, kind of thing?
That's what I heard.
Because I know people like that. That like they're like, oh no, like I'm a mom. I don't have time to do anything. It's like both your kids are in school and you stay at home. You have plenty of time to do things.
It's like, why don't you shower?
It's called depression, and a lot of shit like that can happen.
Yeah. Well,
Especially depending on the relationship that you have. If you're the one fucking pulling all the fucking weight,
yeah.
and you're just absolutely fucking like it. There's a lot of shit that goes into this. It's not always fucking rainbow and sunshine.
Well, I will say in this
you
answer,
don't always have someone that's fucking helping out.
in this
either.
answer, they specifically use the word complacency.
That's what I heard.
So, I mean, I get it. I get. They're like, yeah, being a mom is fucking hard as shit. But their use of the word complacency makes them feel like they just use it as an excuse to be complacent and things.
And I know single moms are like the baddest bitches on earth. They go to the fucking gym every day and everything.
Yeah, you just said single moms. We have no idea who the fuck, you know. Once again, fuck both
Single
of you.
mom can do
They're
it.
probably
Married
single
woman
moms
can do
because
it.
you knocked them up and left. They're like, I'm not ever dealing with that shit again.
Nope.
Nope, there's only one in Oak Claim.
All right, next one. Watching podcasts on YouTube at work. Yep, that's me. I get really annoyed if like I open up YouTube in the morning at my desk and there's like no new content to watch. I'm like, what am I supposed to fucking
You
do?
actually have to work.
Like, what am I supposed to fucking do all day? Then I start like watching people like playing fucking Grand Theft Auto and shit, just because I just need something on YouTube to watch. or I watch Boat Zone Miami. If you're not familiar with it, go check it out on YouTube. It's pretty awesome.
Started watching Street Gonzo at work the other day. That was pretty.
Yeah, I actually gave that a chance because originally I was like, I don't know. Like when I saw the trailers and stuff, I was like, I don't know if this is for me. Some of the episodes aren't for me, but some of them are pretty good.
They're fucking hilarious.
It's not what I thought it was gonna be, I guess, from the trailers that I saw.
If you like that one, check out Danny Mullen.
Okay. But yeah, I actually liked Street Gonzo, like the ones I watched, which was like, I watched the one where like they went to like some home run derby. That was pretty good. The Rainy Street Ripper one was pretty good.
Where they put Bob in a bar.
Yeah, especially because like I love Hot Bob. He's hilarious.
All of them have been great.
What one? The strip club one I wasn't really into.
The one that got pulled down right away.
I don't know.
I think that one.
You did the strip club one?
Hmm?
Is that the one you were in, Charlie?
No, the one I was a part of, they only aired a part of it.
Oh.
But I was there to watch when they were editing the strip club one. And it was really good. Like, granted, if one person doesn't like it,
yeah,
okay. But that doesn't mean it's not good. And obviously, Ross has said they want to sell it to Netflix, and he said that it's going to happen in January. So that's
is that what it is?
What other fucking TV show they're gonna sell to them?
No,
what other fucking thing do they have?
I heard them say that him and Dan are selling a TV show to a streaming service, but they're just going to be creators of it. So I don't know if they came up with...
Which they're credited as creators on Gonzo,
okay.
honey.
I didn't. Fine. All right.
What the fuck else do you think they're gonna do with that? I mean, granted, I was there.
No, I took that as they
sell this to Netflix.
They created the idea for a TV show and they're selling it. I didn't know that was Gonzo.
What the fuck else would it be?
Anything else you can write.
New.
I wrote an entire screenplay for a TV show called Mall Walkers about old people walking in the mall.
When? How long ago?
When I was in high school. I wrote 7 episodes of it. Never shot it.
Was this for Drinking Bros?
No. Okay, never mind. We're moving on. Charlie's being
okay. I honestly think it's something to do with St. James Street, James. But...
Okay.
It doesn't at all.
So, anyways.
No.
Scratching an itch. Is that an addiction? If you have an itch that constantly needs scratching, is that an addiction or a medical issue?
They're constantly scratching his nuts.
Like, honey, if you have crabs, you need to go see somebody.
So, but I mean, I will say, a good scratch feels pretty good. Like a good back scratch, or the scalp scratchies.
Oh, when you get that little like metal egg thing.
Oh yeah, getting them head scratchies. I can get addicted to that weird thing on your head. You know, the little wire thing.
You start to understand why dogs make those faces when you scratch behind their ears.
Or Nina Dobrev. Have you ever seen that gif of her getting like somebody's like trying to tease her hair before she goes on screen?
Oh yeah.
And she's just like, oh.
Yeah.
If I was some sort of hair and makeup person and I was scratching Nina Dobrev's head and she made that face, I'd be like, here's my number. I'll do this all night. Drinking caffeine. Again, that is an addiction.
That's an actual addiction, friends.
I mean, yeah, you can get addicted to caffeine.
Most certainly you can. And
but then
sugar.
again, are you addicted to the sugar in the energy drink or are you addicted to the caffeine?
Probably both.
It depends. Like, yeah, if you're drinking a lot of shit with sugar and caffeine, which one is it? But if you're just drinking shit with caffeine, then like maybe. But that's a lot. Like people that go to Starbucks and shit, they're like, "Oh, this is so good." Like you have no idea how much fucking
Yeah,
sugar
no,
is in
it's
Oh, that's like a daily
yeah.
serving of sugar.
You're getting hopped up on it's not the
way more than
caffeine.
that most of the
Yeah.
time.
There is
And
there is
sugar is more
five yeah.
addicting than heroin.
There's
So
5 times more sugar than caffeine in that drink, girl. So like but no, I've told this story before, but in a different context where like when I was
but
like
music, cigarette, gum.
when I was
Sorry.
like 18, 19, 20, all I did was fucking drink Dr. Pepper all the time. All I drank, Dr. Pepper and beer. But to the point where like if I like didn't have a Dr. Pepper, I would like feel sick and start shaking and shit. And
Caffeine addiction.
one day like I was doing like a checkup at a doctor's and I asked him about it. And I was like, "Is that caffeine addiction?" And he's like, "Are you drinking coffee a lot?" I was like, "No, it's Dr. Pepper." He's like, "No, that's sugar. Like there's caffeine in Dr. Pepper, but nowhere close to the amount of sugar you're taking." Like that's when I stopped drinking fucking sodas, really. I drink maybe 1 can of soda a month, maybe. But I've definitely done the other way where I've just drink coffee all the time. And if I don't have fucking caffeine in my system, I get the same thing. I get like fucking headaches and shaky. And so I've cut down on caffeine a lot as well to the point now where recently I bought one of the Nespresso machines.
Those are
I
fun.
had one of those and I fucking hated it.
Oh, really? I love it. Granted, I'm drinking less coffee now, and I'm like, God, I want some coffee. But I get my little, Americano out of it, drink that. That's my caffeine for the morning.
I had
And
the one that did the espresso and the regular coffee, but it was like you have to spend $50 every time you order from us. And
yeah,
even then, like it wasn't that great. The espresso was better, but I'm like, I can get a fucking coffee maker from HEB for $20
yeah,
and get better fucking coffee than espresso can make.
yeah,
Suck my ass.
no,
And that's what I did. And I gave it away to a friend.
yeah,
And I was like, don't even fucking pay me for this shit.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
please take this from my house.
That was my biggest worry. But I have found, I've had it for a month, and I spent less on coffee in that month than I did for my Black Rifle subscription for the past 5 years. So
Fair.
Yeah, I don't. I get my shit from HEB and it's
yeah,
hella fucking cheap.
I'm too much. I turned myself because of Black Rifle coffee. I turned myself into a huge coffee snob. So that's on me, not them. I know.
Black Rifle wasn't that great to me, I'm not gonna lie. Like I love the guys, I like supporting them, but like the coffee, I'm like
You ever
Yeah.
had their premium
drink
roasts though?
yours,
Oh yeah.
sweetie.
No, but like Charlie, have you ever had like the premium ones?
Was it the exclusive coffee?
I like the 1776. That
Oh,
was my
yeah.
favorite, but I'm like, I can get cheaper coffee that's just as good. I'm gonna do that.
But yeah, the Jake, to your
Yeah.
point, the was it their or was it exclusive coffee stuff?
Yeah, those ones
I've
are
gotten
fucking.
that. It is really good, but you have to brew it in a very specific way to get the best out of it. And before I had like 2 kids that drive me nuts every morning, I would do it. I'd spend fucking 30, 40 minutes making a French press of coffee to make it perfect. And it was fantastic. Now I'm just like, I don't have time for this. Just give me fucking coffee. Next one.
So my HEB is the fucking shit.
Trashy reality TV shows.
See that's what we're looking for.
So yeah,
What's
like,
your guys' favorite?
ooh, trashy. Well, first off, let's clarify. All reality TV shows are trashy. But I've run through the gambit of them. When Real Housewives of Orange County first came out, I was super into that. Obviously Jersey Shore. I've never done The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Below Deck is pretty messy.
See, I've never watched
I was
Below
about
Deck.
to say Below Deck is my fucking shit.
That one is
It's all
so
fucking
messy.
fake, but I do love me some Below Deck.
I've never watched. Maybe I'll have to get into that. Actually, no, I'm not even going to go down that road.
Bitch, shut
It's
the
probably
fuck
one
up.
of the best.
If you have Peacock, if you don't, then don't. But if you already pay for Peacock, fucking do it. I mean, not just the drama, but like you get some of the most beautiful scenes just because they're in tropical places,
Mm-hmm.
they're in the Mediterranean. Like you watch, regular reality shit, you just get basic shit. But at least with that, the reason I like it is you get to see beautiful fucking landscapes because that's where they actually are. And then all
They're
the
just being messy, screaming at each other.
well, like that, but it's just like they're producers, like they don't do anything that's not curated. Like no reality show does
Oh no.
anything that's not curated.
Well, or if it's not,
Yeah.
if it's not curated, and I've said this recently, like I know somebody who was dating a girl on The Real World, and she was like, "Oh yeah, like this, like what you're seeing, like wasn't scripted,
Yeah.
but like it's all just edited and clipped to make it seem far more crazy and dramatic than it actually is." She's like, "Crazy shit happens because you're like 20 to 23 and you have producers just feeding you drinks all day in a house full of
Right.
people that are just as crazy as you are.
Yeah.
Like crazy
they,
shit's gonna happen, but it's like
They
it's like,
curate all this shit. Like nothing, like they call it reality. None of it is fucking real because they fucking create it.
my brother and his wife are super into Big Brother. Never got
I
into
used to
that.
watch the fucking Surreal Life on VH1 with the celebrities. That was way more fun because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about some no-name bitches on some fucking shit. Like at least like these people are insane. Like I remember Bridget Nielsen and fucking
Vern Troyer on the little cart, drunk as fuck because he can't walk.
Like no, like Bridget Nielsen had a relationship with the guy that wore the big clock.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav, yes.
Who went on to have his own show, Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love.
With Pumpkin.
And it was after that fucking episode or that season with Bridget Nielsen and then Chara was on there too and she was fucking wild. And they gave them a fucking puppy to take care of. Like that shit was fucking amazing.
So when like I was into those like those VH1 Rock of Love, Flavor of Love, I Love New York.
I love those.
Gene Simmons Family Jewels.
No, I never watched that. Was it a shot of love? A shot of I Love You, Taylor.
It was on oh my gosh!
I Love You, Taylor.
The first bisexual, and like they would take shots.
Every person on that show was a total train wreck.
Oh my
Looking
God.
back at it now, granted, with that show, God, when did that come out? I think Flavor of Love, I think, was the first one, right?
It was, and then like Pumpkin in New York. And then
Pumpkin
New York
spits in New York's mouth. Yeah.
Because Pumpkin spit on New York because she lost. And then New York got her own show. And then there was a guy that was on New York that was on Daisy, who was on Rock of Love.
Yeah.
Because Daisy got her own show too. Like VH1 made
that middle 2000s VH1 dating shows, I got into those.
Mm-hmm. Those were so fun to fucking watch.
By the way, though, I will say, in his defense, have you seen Flavor Flav lately? He's
saving fucking Red Lobster.
Not only Red Lobster, but he fully financed the U.S. women's polo team to go to the
An
Olympics.
Olympic team, yeah.
The polo team, which after watching the underwater footage of the women's polo team, I get it. You know,
I'm just like, where the fuck else is Public Enemy? Why is it just Flavor Flav?
Flavor Flav. But he actually
That sweet, sweet VH1 money? I don't know.
he sold all those clocks.
But I remember on his dating show, Bridget Nielsen showed up and was
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
rate all you bitches to see if he's good enough.
And they're probably like, who the fuck
They
is this
brought
guy?
her back.
They're probably like, who's this guy? You know?
All of them, they're like, who's this guy? Who's this bitch? Like, who are these people?
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
think that was the same season that Adrian,
Oh god.
I don't remember, Adrian Curry, that won the first season of American Next Top Model was on.
Yeah, who was
And then
dating the
she
guy from
married-
Adriana Curry, who was dating. She married the dude from the Brady Bunch,
That's where they met, was that fucking
On
show,
Surreal Life?
because they left together.
and then didn't he like divorce her because she did a Playboy shoot, and it wasn't because of the Playboy shoot, but she did one. She did like a whole centerfold with another woman.
I don't.
And he got sued. I
think
remember this
so.
because I remember my roommate at the time. Like the second that was out, that issue was out, he went and got it, and I could still picture the scene. But then like a couple like weeks later, the episode came out where the issue came out of their reality TV show together.
Yes, 'cause
And
they
he
had
was
to- they had
so
to spin off
fucking.
from that, too.
He was so fucking upset about it. He's like, if you're into girls, they're like, why are you with me? She's like, I thought it was hot. I thought you would like it. And he's like,
No, that
you're a
was
fucking
purely-
lesbian. You're lying to me. I'm sure it was all scripted, or
That
he's
was,
just
I
a
was gonna say,
fuck.
that was purely from production.
Or also
He
like,
didn't give a shit.
He's also-
I had heard like she had gotten pregnant, had a miscarriage, like her tits got messed up, like she had way different boob sizes to the point where he was like, I mean, it's like I'm being with two different girls. There was a lot of different shit going on, and like now she's being called like a right wing advocate and whatnot.
Mhm.
But
Huh.
like back then, like that, no, there's no fucking way he gave a shit. He's like, no, make that fucking money because I'm from the Brady Bunch and I'm not raking that
yeah,
much.
my
in.
residual checks are a little
Go
late
to
lately.
Playboy.
So, anyways,
And that shit
yeah.
was all
mid to late 2000s VH1 reality TV was where it's at, and then that tapered off, and then we got Jersey Shore.
To be fair, in what was it, like fall 2009 was when Jersey Shore came on. That shit, I loved the fuck out of that. I started drinking Corona Ritas because of Jersey Shore. Like it was like 2 years later, but I kept seeing them drinking Corona Ritas, and I was like, I have to have one of those. They sound amazing, and like obviously, look at what they do to people.
See, I didn't watch. I
Jersey
remember very vividly. I didn't watch the first season of it because like this sounds like the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. And then finally, I was like, fine. Like the second season started, I was like, I'll watch this, and I was like, the fuck is this? This is awesome.
It didn't blow up until Snooki got punched in the fucking
Okay.
face. That's when it really blew up.
All right, next one. We gotta get through these. Pickles. Ingesting anything pickle related. Chips, pickle juice, pickles themselves. Pickles are God's gift to mankind. Go fuck yourself.
Pickles are great. I do love me some pickles.
We
It's
don't-
only because you don't have best made pickles. Like I feel sorry for you. You do not have access to
I
good
think we
pickles.
do.
no, you don't. They're only in Texas.
Oh, they only Texas? I don't know.
No, they're not. They sell them here.
No, they
Texas adjacent.
So good.
Anyways, moving on.
I know they don't in Colorado.
Okay.
I don't go to fucking New Mexico ever because fuck New Mexico and
Because you enjoy your life. And
because
Yeah.
offense. I will offend you for living in New Mexico. Fuck New Mexico. But if they
Fucking
do
water
have
theme,
best made,
Texas.
At least old Mexico has beaches, you know.
but Texas has beaches, bitch.
No,
Like,
I
don't
was
even.
saying I'm on your side. Come on. I'm saying
Listen,
at least
they're
old
not
Mexico
great.
has
They're about
beaches.
16 hours away, so you might as well go to the Mexican one.
Yep.
But
Anyways, Facebook stalking the bitches I didn't like from high school.
I
Yeah.
would love to know if this was male or female, though. 'Cause it's
That's
like
I
female,
could
it's
say
like
from
60.
experience that is a female thing. That is
Right?
definitely a female thing. Like, showing her husband, like, look how much better my life is than hers, and she used to give me shit in high school. Fuck this bitch. I'm like,
Or when they run up to you with a picture, look at she got fat.
look how fat this is.
She has so many baby daddies, you fucking
Yeah.
bitch. Remember when you used to like you dated her in high school?
Charlie, yep, you hit the nail on the head there. Yep, because I think I might even know who might have submitted this one. No, because she's not that honest with herself. But I know a person very much like this and very much like the person you just said.
And it was a Latina female.
Yep. Yup.
It's a very Latina trait.
It was 20 years ago, babe. Let go.
It was like that's how you know it's not like a college crush.
Mm-mm.
It was from high school.
Yeah. Let go, babe. Let go.
Meow. Meow.
Harry Potter. Yep, I'm on that one.
Yeah.
You can have that on my TV all day, every day. I won't
Okay,
complain.
so just today I saw the AI redneck Harry Potter.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The
It's good.
second episode.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen
Number
that
2.
one.
Dude, that shit was so fucking funny. They had Draco in it, and he was riding like side saddle on the broom, snake skin boots outside of the jeans.
Of course. You gotta show off that
He
snake
have the
skin,
gay
baby.
Southern accent.
That shit was so fucking funny. Like, I love those videos. However, I fucking love Harry Potter.
Yes.
I think I like Lord of the Rings more, but
Mm.
you cannot.
If
beat
it's
a
something,
Harry
if you were to have like, if somebody's like, you have to spend a week with the movies on loop, and that's all that's on the TV is the movies. On
I
the
would
loop.
go with.
I go Harry Potter.
But,
I
like,
love
that's, like,
Lord
a-
of the Rings.
That's the difference between female, male, like, dude. Twin. I mean I keep calling it Twin Towers. I've done this for so long. It's the two towers, not the Twin Towers. For fuck's sake. Like when Aragorn like.
Well, I
pushes-
mean,
Close enough.
to your defense, they both crumble in the end. So
Exactly. But like when Aragorn pushes those fucking doors open in Rohan, like.
All right, we got 6 more of these to get through. Try to dry out, Charlie. Flossing my teeth.
Nerd.
So,
I mean, you should do that before you brush your teeth, but like
So
addicted to it.
you're addicted to pain?
Pain. Can't get enough.
Pain. Can't get enough of it. Online shopping for lingerie to surprise my husband with, knowing deep down I'll never actually wear it.
Evil women.
I think about it, motherfucker. This
It's a thought that
should
matters.
show you how I feel. I think about it.
And you know, one day it's gonna like blow up, and he's like, "You haven't worn like lingerie in years." She's like, "Motherfucker, look at this!" She's gonna like have some sort of like box underneath the bed, just pulling like Amazon lingerie packs out and throwing it at him. I bought this.
That's why I fucking wear the shit that I wear on this show because I would never wear it anywhere else. And like,
I feel like
don't
you'd
know.
wear that out.
fuck no. Absolutely not.
All right.
Granted, I really don't leave my house.
Yeah.
So there's that too.
Uh,
But
okay. Fishnets.
hi.
That might honestly be the oddest one I've heard all night, that you're addicted to fishnets. Now, is this a lady wearing fishnets? Is this a guy like
I'm just saying, I didn't buy what I'm. I didn't buy. I bought this. I didn't buy this.
He just likes to
So
roll himself in fish.
Okay, so the next answer makes the last one make sense because I'm sure they're from the same person. Latinas.
I am not that. I have been asked by a black man one time if I was Mexican, but it was in a very dark restaurant, and he was like, "Your hair is just really dark. I didn't know." And I was like, "I will remember you forever." And this was in like 2008.
You still remember him, huh?
Are you fucking serious with my skin tone? You're like, your hair is dark. I
Yeah.
thought you were Mexican.
Yeah.
They come in vanilla.
I'm not allowed to black
man, I will
nightlight
never
at the
forget
bowling alley.
you. I forgot your name, but I will never forget you in this moment right now of asking me because my hair is darker. You are amazing, but like absolutely nowhere. No, no, no.
I think I've only ever said I'll never forget you to one girl ever in my life. And it turns out I did not forget her. I can still remember her name. I was 14 and she gave me my first hand job.
2 men for me. 2 men. That's one of them. The second one was an old Mexican man in 2019 who came up to me and told me he thought I was a movie star and I was beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, I'm just waiting for my friends.
Hey, baby girl, you a mattress actress?
What?
You a mattress actress?
No, it was literally like we were at an art show.
Hmm.
I was waiting for my friends to show up in the middle of like just daylight. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Are you fucking asking me if I did porn, you stupid piece of shit?
All right, moving on.
No, I'm saying that's probably what he was alluding to.
No, he literally said Hollywood starlet. So suck my ass for that.
That's an
you
addiction,
fucking
apparently. You know?
Asshole.
According
for
to the
thinking
according to these
someone
answers,
thought-
that's an addiction. So be careful what you wish for. Next one, of course,
No,
Latinas.
fuck you.
Next one, Latinas and fishnets. Yeah.
I feel like that person just sent multiples.
Yep. I'm addicted to tapping my fingernails. That might be OCD though. Like tapping your fingernails on things. You know? I can see that. Like, for me at my desk, like clicking pens. I'll just sit there, click, 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 click.
I do that on my own nails.
Yeah. Or actually now my thing where I cut my thumb off, I rub it all the time.
I forgot you did that.
Doing drywall, doing a white
Yeah,
man
no, I
doing
forgot you did that.
Yeah, a white man doing a Mexican's work. I cut it off. So, but yeah, I'll catch myself at my desk, like if I'm thinking about something, just like randomly, just like rubbing where I cut it. All right, last one. Perineum sunning.
Can be addicting. Feels good.
I don't know if you've ever gotten
But it's the perineum and not gooch.
Yeah.
Then like you don't know what gender that is.
It's more esoteric when you say perineum.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever gotten a sunburn on any place private. It sucks.
Right?
I got one a few weeks ago that was so bad it turned into welts.
Yeah,
Mm,
I've had some pretty bad sunburns. Never on any places that private, but I've definitely like me and the wife like on vacation, like, oh, like we should just like hang out in the pool naked. Oh yeah, that's sexy. The next morning you wake up and you're like, fuck.
It's like an uneven sunburn on your nuts too, because like the water was acting like a magnifying glass.
Oh god, it's terrible. And it's also like super sensitive because it's not used to having sun, you know?
It's like, what the fuck is that?
Ah, god damn it. All right, well, that's all we got. I think Charlie needs to go smoke a joint and relax.
I mean, no, that's not going to happen, but I will continue drinking.
Yes, me too. I've got another episode of Grotesquerie to watch. Jake, have you seen this? You haven't been on the show since I started watching this. Grotesquerie on FX. It's Ryan Murphy's newest show, and it's what American Horror Stories should be. It's fucking dark as shit, and the main actress is the like sassy black lady from Reno 911.
I mean, I've been watching 911 Emergency. It's like another Ryan Murphy show. It's like about fire department.
Yeah, 911. Which one? The one that's based in LA or in Austin?
Yeah, the LA one.
Yeah, we started watching that when it first came out when it was on Fox, and then last season Fox sold it to NBC, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, guess what? Now this character, who is like the stud of the show, all of a sudden he's just gay. Like, oh, thanks NBC for randomly throwing that wrench into things.
I feel like that's what they did to the Max Harley Quinn.
Oh,
And
made
so
her
I
gay?
haven't watched. I watched the first 2 episodes, and the last one, like they made Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn like lesbians. and it's
oh,
just
is
like,
that the animated one?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like y'all didn't lead to that at all.
But there's also there's
all.
911 Lone Star, which has Rob Lowe in it. That's based out of Austin. That one's pretty good too. That's one of our shows we watch for sure.
You know,
So-
I want to. I'm on season 5 of the LA one where the plane just went down.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
and the Angela Bassett lands it.
yeah.
Yeah. So did you not see the previous season where? Spoiler alerts, like they just make Buck gay.
No.
Oh, yeah. It's like all of a sudden he's like, oh, Buck's gay now. Like, oh, okay. Like that makes no sense in any of the character development, but okay. I guess NBC needed a gay character in the show. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, no. So you're pretty much caught up, Jake. I think that's the new season. So Angela Bassett's fantastic in it, you know. But go
Oh,
check
she's
out
Awesome.
if you have Hulu, or it's also on Disney now. Check out Grotesquerie. It's fucking incredible. It's dark as fuck. It's one of the darkest shows
See,
I think I've seen. I think it's probably on the same darkness level as the first season of True Detective.
ooh.
Maybe even darker because the darkness just does not stop. But like I said, it's got. Did you guys ever watch Reno 911?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, like the sassy, kind of overweight black cop.
Yeah.
She's like in
Casey
it.
Nash?
Yeah, she's the lead in the show, and she plays a like an alcoholic detective, trying to hunt down this like crazy serial killer. And I swear to God, if she's not nominated for an Emmy for this, like, it's rigged, because she is like shooting for a fucking Emmy in this. It's
Have you
insane.
seen the new season of What We Do in the Shadows?
I have
3
not.
episodes dropped yesterday.
I have not. I actually need to get caught up.
Oh, good.
I watched.
So funny.
I'm actually really behind on that. I watched like the first 2 seasons and then kind of fell out of it for a bit. So I need to get back into it. I do like it. But
Because it's spooky season, there's something you and your wife can watch.
Yeah.
To
but anyways,
keep the
we can
vibe.
go on and on forever. Yeah, good show tonight, guys. Everybody in the live chat, thanks for joining us. Everybody listening to it or watching this later on, thank you for listening and watching. Share it. I just got a thing from YouTube that we could actually start monetizing earlier. We're really close to the viewing hour threshold for it, but we have to have 500 subscribers. So I think we need like 100 more viewing hours, which if somebody new just came and started watching all the shows, we'd hit that immediately. But we're only like halfway to subscribers. So if we get more subscribers who monetize, you can do super chats and do weird shit and stuff like that. So anyways, Nooner Nation, for Charlie, for Jake, I am Bill.